Hey Chad, Surfer here, and right now on the freeway, just got on the freeway here in LA. We're on the 710 freeway south. We're going to transition into the 5 freeway south, going down to San Diego. Depending on the traffic, it'll probably take anywhere from like up to probably 2 to 3 hours, depending on traffic. Right now, we're in the midst of the high traffic right now. But yeah, so we're gonna try our best to get there as soon as possible, but also safely as possible. Because you know how these drivers here in LA are. Well, you haven't experienced it firsthand, but yeah, you've seen my videos of how people drive crazily here. See, you got impatient drivers here that are just driving on the shoulder, which are illegal here in California, or pretty much throughout many of the states here. But those shoulders are only meant for emergency use vehicles, first responders, so forth. It's 5:23 local time here in California, Pacific time. You can see right now we're in the midst of heavy traffic, which is normal at this time of day, any day. Well, Monday to Friday, I should say, during the weekday. All I'm trying to do is I transition to the 5 freeway, which is coming up right now. It looks like that's kind of moving good, moving well, I should say. I'm putting on my blinkers and I want to go to this lane. This is the very last lane to go to the transition to the 5 freeway southbound lane. Let me close the windows, roll up the windows. There's a lot of glare because the sun is going down. Like I said, that's 5:24, so the sun is probably about another hour before it's completely down. So you'll see this glare on the screen. It's not too bad. Because we are going southbound, we're not going westbound towards the sun, nowhere. Yeah. How's it going, long tour? Welcome to the stream. Conference? Yeah, going to the convention. Actually, the convention down at TwitchCon in San Diego this weekend, starting tomorrow. Yeah, so it starts tomorrow. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm just going to go to, I have a 3-day pass, but I'm just going to stay there. Just going to go attend the conference just only on tomorrow and Saturday. Pretty much on Sunday, I'm just going to spend the free time over there. Oh, really? Yeah, that's true, because yeah, YouTube has better deals with everybody. Maybe I should do a little stream with them. I do have a what's it called, a YouTube account, but I need to set it up properly. You know, set up everything. Like so far, I'm setting up stuff right now with Twitch, but yeah, probably I may do a dual stream with my YouTube account. Because I've seen some people do a multi-stream. They simultaneously stream on both. either Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whatever they have. Yeah, the real money right now is at YouTube. They're making good money. So yeah, this weekend I'll look into it more. And actually, funny is that at TwitchCon they're gonna have like conferences on how to actually start generating more money, but they probably won't explain like how much more money you can make over YouTube. So that's gonna be funny. Yeah, Twitch doesn't allow it, but actually I have the software that I use, like Prism or Streamlabs, does allow you to simultaneously stream on both. So as long as you're logged into both, but I believe you have to pay with Streamlabs. You have to pay like an annual fee, which is like maybe like $100 or $50, something like that. I don't remember, and I think so also Prism too, that you'll have to like pay extra, like an annual fee, so you go allowed to stream to different platforms. Yeah, Twitch won't allow you, but then these streaming platforms, these apps will allow you to do that. That's true. Like if you get banned on Twitch, go to YouTube. Like there's so many have done that before. They get banned on one network, one platform, they go to the other. There's so many out there. Well, maybe I should say not so many, but yeah, it's kind of limited now. But I hope not to get banned on either one or neither of those platforms. So the main purpose is trying to generate enough viewership, revenue, money, as much as you can off either platform or both platforms or multiple platforms. Right now it's a very slow pace right now. We're on the 5 freeway going south to San Diego. And you can see like right now we're in the midst of a big traffic jam, which is normal here in Los Angeles, in the LA area. Oh boy, alright. Yeah, YouTube pays for everything. They pay whatever type of videos you have. As long as you're generating enough viewership, it will pay you. But the keyword, as long as you generate enough people watch, you get enough viewers, they will pay you. I heard there's ways just to make either like songs, not songs, but like using sounds that are what they call copyright free, and just put it in a free picture and then you just run it for hours. And I heard people make actually good money, $2,000 to $3,000 a month, just doing that. And it's so easy to make that. That's what I hear in other videos. That it's so easy to make those videos or those type of videos, get you started. But of course, you have to accumulate like so many viewerships, like thousands or even 500,000, to at least start generating money, start generating income. But it's best possible. I just haven't looked into it myself. I've only seen the videos that's it, but I really haven't thought about doing it. Maybe I should. There's so many ways you can start making money. And like the old saying, you gotta work smart, not hard. So that's a smart way. Yeah, generate money. You're like, time is money. Instead of working for your money, you let your money work for you, right?
Hard rock in the 90s and 2000s. It's what we do. We call it turbo. Your nerdy kids call it vintage rock. What'd you say? Vintage? Grandma and Grandpa. Anyway, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I do have a job. I have a regular job.
Keep me here on turf.
I work at a theme park. Been there for some time now, ever since the military. So yeah.
Smoke it. It's called Aqua de Gia, the Throwback Thursday. It's called Shoot. It's called Fahrenheit. It's called Dracar Noir. It's called Cool Water.
I did. I was in a combat team in the 1st Infantry Division. Yeah, I was in the 2nd Battalion combat team, 16 Regiment Division. Regiment. Excuse me. What do they call it? Yeah. So 1st Infantry Division off Fort Riley in Kansas. I did see combat in Iraq and Afghanistan. But fortunately, I was badly injured in Afghanistan. That's why I'm no longer in the military. No, it wasn't even in combat. It was just a bad traffic accident. Unfortunately, well, we were driving back to our HQ in Kabul. Excuse me, in Kabul. We were driving back. Actually, my platoon and I was in one of the cars, in one of our Humvees, and we get sideswiped by a very large vehicle. Unfortunately, I was in the back seat. In the back seat on the right side, our Humvee gets sideswiped on the left side. Yeah, it just crushed my legs. I was pinned down and I was unconscious, and I had no idea what happened until they told me. Fortunately, my sergeant and my driver were both killed, and as well as the drivers in the other truck. Yeah, I was in the hospital for months, for so many months. Actually, up to maybe, I think, a year, if I remember correctly now, because I was out of action for a while. And after that, fortunately, they discharged me, and well, here I am. But at least, I'm still alive, and unfortunately, I can't walk as well as I used to, because like I said, my legs were pinned, they were crushed. Luckily, I did not lose my legs, but I did have to undergo countless surgeries. Countless surgeries. A lot of stuff done to my legs, mostly my left leg. They said it wasn't. It was just a bad traffic accident. Just a bad accident, and no, it wasn't an attack on us. But what I was told, our guys were ready. They thought too that it was going to be an attack on our vehicles, but no, it was just they just crossed the line, and yeah. Just like here, like just a traffic accident, but yeah, our men thought it was an ambush or some kind of attack on us, but no. It's true. There's so many things about that. Yeah. It is what it is. We were there. Yeah. It was really bad, especially in the early years. Oh, I went through a bad depression. That was mostly because of, like I couldn't walk. Others, they do get combat-related PTSD, but yeah, luckily that wasn't my case. But like I said, I did get a depression due to my injuries. But other than it is combat-related. You can see right here on the left hand side, it's a shopping mall called the Citadel. Years ago, this used to be a tire factory. They left the whole facade. Actually, they kept most of the facade original. Like I said, it used to be a tire factory back years ago. And they kept the name. It used to be called the Citadel Tire Factory, something like that. And it's gorgeous because it's all like Persian inspired theme. I don't know if you can see parts of it on the side. They had like little Persian statues, those winged statues. It's really beautiful. Like I remember as a little kid, yeah, we would always drive down the 5 freeway and we always passed that. But by that time, these buildings were all abandoned, but they were still intact. Yeah, that's another one that we fought there. We lost a lot of lives, and yeah, for what? Yeah, the Taliban ended up giving it back to Taliban, or them taking over again. Oh well. Oh really? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that person. I don't think I am. Or maybe that's not familiar. Like a ruined face? Oh. What we call a butterface? Yeah, some American English we call butterface. Someone is yeah, she's not that pretty, but yeah, it's called a butterface. Kind of cruel, but that's what we call them here. She's a hairdresser in the U.S. Oh, cool. Are you bored now? It looks like we're not even moving. We're just barely slowly moving. We're about almost 20 minutes in, and we're still in this area. Oh, she's pretty. Okay. That's cool. That's terrible being hearing the news about that woman that was killed or tortured because I guess she was violating their dress code. Yeah, that's one place that's heavily oppressed. Basically, like women have no rights. I saw that a lot in Afghanistan too. like a lot of people were shot. Yeah, that's terrible. Excuse me. Other than you just saw like a lot of motorcycles going between these two lanes. I know other states they can't do that. They have to stay within their own lane. But here in California, the only state here in the U.S. that allows motorcycles to go in between the lanes between two cars, the lane between cars, and that's what they call here lane splitting. Because literally you split the two lanes, and the motorcycle goes in the middle. But they have to be very careful because a lot of times other cars cross over to different lanes, merge into other lanes, and yeah, they accidentally just hit the other car, the motorcycles. So yeah, so they're just here that I've seen. I've traveled throughout the many other states and countries, and yeah, this here in California alone is the only state that allows that what they call lane splitting, going between the two lanes. I was just recently in Canada, and yeah, the motorcycles over there, they stay in their own lane. They're just like a car. They don't cross into other lanes like that in the middle. They don't split the lanes. My satellite radio's going on. It's because right now we're crossing, like there's like a lot of array of cell towers. That's where I usually lose. I get interference with my satellite radio because of these cell towers that are along the freeways. Like right now, we just passed a whole bunch of them right here to my left side. Well, I don't think you can see it, or you just saw it. But yeah, there are a whole bunch of towers of cell towers. Yeah, basically, if you hit if the car hits the motorcycle, it's the car that's responsible. Because even though the motorcycle is sometimes it's reckless going between in and out of lanes, but still, if the car hits the motorcycle, the car is responsible, is liable for any damages, whatever. Yeah, damages to the motorcycle, damages to the person. Yeah. So if you hit anything, yeah, you are responsible. You are liable. That's how the law works here in this state. Here's another motorcycle I just saw right now, just going down the middle. So the best thing we could do as a driver is just try to stay to the left, pretty much hug the shoulder here like I'm doing. Stay on the left side as much as possible. You can see, we can see the shoulder wall here on my left. So we can still allow the motorcycles to lane split. Oh boy. It's gonna be a long road trip today, huh? Even if I would have left early, I think it would still get the same situation. Yeah, they get the same result. Hit a lot of traffic. No, I don't. Even though what happened to me, I don't regret it one bit. You know, it happened after I enlisted after 9/11, after the events of 9/11. It's something I wanted to do, and yeah, I never regret one bit. I know others do, but they're not mentally ready. Like with me, like I knew what I wanted to do, and yeah, that's what I did. It was a good career. Well, I spent 12 years, 4 as an enlisted, 8 as an officer. Well, oil, like shit, we're paying a shitload of oil for oil, so I don't think like we were gonna get it for cheap if we stole the oil. Yeah, we're not in control of any of the oil fields.
I bet you can take a player out of being and have an acoustic guitar.
You know how much we're paying right now in gas here, in gasoline? We're paying like over $6 a gallon.
I listen to the tape and that riff was on there. I was like, man, I really like playing this riff.
If it really were to steal that oil, then we would have been paying a whole lot less.
Like I said, I've been playing them out and drove them out. To this day, I'm still finding new meaning in it. It evolves.
Right, yeah, we never oil. Of course, for power, yeah. I've seen so many power-hungry people out there. Politicians, generals. Yeah, they had the oil, but we never took their oil. Like I said, they have their own oil now, but we never had any possession of it. In fact, our oil here like went up, skyrocketed. So, like we never took any oil, even though some say we did. But like, where's the oil? Shit, we're still buying shit, shipping a lot of oil in from, especially from Canada and Mexico. That's where we get our oil from. We never got our oil from Russia or from Iraq. Maybe a very little bit, but majority from Canada. Yeah, they own it now, but we never owned it. We never prospered from it either. Oh no, maybe. Maybe they have some kind of a deal. You know that they have to distribute it, and of course, oil companies have the ability to ship it out through their piping, through pipes, oil pipes, tankers. Yeah, they need the infrastructure, and of course, yeah, like oil companies have that infrastructure instead. All the countries do is just like, you know, sell the rights to drill for oil. Unless they have state-owned refineries, oil companies. Yeah, the oil company, they process it, they refine it. That's what they do. They make so much money, they make billions off. But according to them, it's like so expensive to refine, but like they're making billions of profit every single year. So there was an excuse saying that it's expensive to refine. We have to buy it because the demand is so high. You know, like in the business model, supply and demand. If your demand is high but your supply is low, of course it's going to be expensive, and that's what they're doing with OPEC. That they're shutting down. They're shutting down. They're not going to be drilling for a lot of oil. Their production is going to be less than they're shutting down on the production of oil, and that will increase the oil price because, like I said, it's all about supply and demand. So you have high demand and low supply. Of course, you're gonna be paying a lot of money for it. well, there are a lot of oil fields in Alaska, but a lot of that is the government doesn't want to tap into it because of the wildlife preserve over there in Alaska. It's a huge territory. Alaska is humongous. It's like the largest state in the U.S. Yeah, so it's enormous. But because Alaska is off limits for any kind of drilling, so that's why we buy our oil mostly from what they call from Canada through in the Yukon territory. That's where they're drilling a lot of oil in that area. Oh, natural gas. Okay, yeah, amazing, yeah. Like with us, we get our methane from here because we have a lot of resources here in the U.S. Mostly we have fields off the ocean, off the Pacific Ocean, where we drill for our methane, or we have the hills here, several areas here where we can, actually here in California and in the Midwest and Texas, they have a lot of methane fields over there. Yeah, so we don't buy any natural gas from Russia because we drill our own oil, our own methane, I should say, yeah, our own natural gas. Yeah, there's a trickle-down effect by not supporting Russia, yeah, but we'll see how that goes.
Shouting out my friends from Chi-Town. With all the Turbo Nation, I see you. We can take a trip to Wales in a few minutes.
Oh, they're just a decoration, you know. I don't think they have like a specific design of why they did that. I don't know, just
My Canadians on this Thursday.
I don't know. It looks kind of cool.
It's a Friday 8. 3 days great.
But you can see that this expands for miles, it's like, or maybe many kilometers, I should say, for you. Yeah, but there's like no specific pattern. It looks like, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's the same for long distance, I should say. Grab it. Oh yeah, you can see like where you can see the skid marks on the side where people hug too much along this lane, along the shoulder, and just like scrape it. You can see a lot of damage right there, a lot of skid marks right there. So they're gonna go over, exactly, they don't want to go over to the next lane, that's to the opposite side. But you can see like people have hit the side of the walls, of these barriers, I should say. Oh, looks like we're finally moving a little bit faster now. Oh, I see the pattern ends right here, now the wall is much shorter here. Yeah, I see it's much shorter now. Now you can see clearly into the other lane, to the other side, to the northbound lanes. Now you see the other side. Oh, and it continues again over here. That is so odd. I wonder why it just stopped all of a sudden for that stretch of road, and then all of a sudden it continues again. For technical purpose, yeah. See, now the pattern of the walls hit, right here, they'll smooth out. There's no pattern. And now there's a short wall over here. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Okay, finally we're moving. It took about, right now I'm 36 minutes in. Yeah, that's, wow. Yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock over here, our time, local time, or 1800 hours. Yeah, so right now it's 17:58 over here, time, or 5:58. Shaking a lot because of now we're driving much faster. So right now we're driving going up to 65 miles per hour, which is about like 105 or I don't know, 105 kilometers, or probably maybe around there. I think between 100 and 105 kilometers around there. I can see here. That's what happens. Thought I had it tight, but it still flips over on these big bumps. Still in Los Angeles County, but we're driving southbound to San Diego, down to San Diego County. So, after we hit all that heavy traffic, it probably did delay us about an hour or so. it's 6 o'clock our time or local time here in California, or 1802. So we'll probably get there like in maybe an hour and a half, maybe, or maybe another 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours total, maybe. So probably by 8 o'clock or 2000 hours. We're gonna hit a second round of traffic over here. This is the beginning of Orange County. So it starts off with Buena Park and then eventually to Anaheim. You know where Disneyland at. Where Disneyland at. Yeah, so we're still about probably a few more. Yeah, we're in La Mirada. Actually, I used to like come here a lot years ago, but not anymore. So yeah, we're gonna be hitting the Orange County border pretty soon right now. Or the county line, I should say. And it's like so fast. It's like you just cross it and like it does say a marker, have a marker saying like Orange County line. It says you're entering Orange County. And you'll see like a lot of advertisements, you know, billboards for Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm. Those are like the major tourist attractions here in this area in Orange County. to San Diego to TwitchCon. So TwitchCon starts tomorrow around like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. If I remember, that's when registration opens. Actually, it's supposed to open registration today, but yeah, they close at 8 o'clock, and we're still here. Yeah, we're still not even near San Diego. So we'll probably get down there after they close registration for today. I'll be there tomorrow morning. I do have tickets to the party. I'm not sure if I am gonna go. Depending, well, we'll see. Depending how I feel, if I'm tired or not. If not, I'm not too tired, I definitely will go to the party. Yeah, and then actually the party's gonna be over at the Petco Field, which is across the street from the convention center. And actually, it's on the other side. It's kind of a little bit not too far, but it's a good walk. It's not like exactly across the street, but. The only thing that there's like train rails right in the middle. They kind of like divided, like the stadium and the convention center. So you have to go around or go. Actually, there's a pedestrian bridge right next door to the hotel at the Hilton, the Bayfront Hotel. There's a bridge that crosses over that train track. Yeah, or from the trolley. Yeah. But like I said, we'll see if I'm not too tired. Yeah, I'll definitely want to go to the party. See what they have for food. That's me. That's my concern. I'm not really care if they have any alcohol. Probably if they have alcohol, they probably will sell it. But yeah, I don't want to risk it drinking and driving. But if they have food, yeah, I'll melt down. I'll go all out, especially desserts. But I really don't need a lot anymore. But we'll see what they have. If it happens, it happens. Jeez, sorry about that. It's very bumpy here, so I thought I had my holder well adjusted, tightened, but it's still leaning back. Cause there's a lot of bumps and back. It's much smoother over here. That I don't know. Actually, what I heard is that you can't even stream at the convention. I heard it's only partners and affiliates. Well, I'm neither one. I'm just barely starting streaming, but I don't know if that's true. But it kind of like it doesn't make any sense because TwitchCon it's supposed to be all about streaming. So it sucks that they don't allow you to even stream inside the TwitchCon, so that doesn't make sense. It's only supposedly for affiliates and partners. For the party, that kind of makes sense if you can. Yeah, they won't allow you to stream there. But, we'll see. And also I heard like they're limiting on what you can bring too. That you can't bring any like backpacks or purses. With me, like I rely on my backpack all the time. I have all my gear there, but we'll see what happens. I heard you could bring like a small little bag, like a clear bag. I don't know about that. I gotta carry my stuff. That's why I depend on my bag, on my backpack. So tomorrow we'll find out, see if any of that is true or not. Whether you can stream or not stream at the convention and at the party. Well, the party is on Saturday night, yeah. I heard it starts like at 7 o'clock, at 7 p.m. or 1900 hours. Starting to get darker here in this area as we go more southbound. Yeah, it's supposed to get dark by like 6:30. Right now it's like 6:17 or 18:17. How many miles remaining? Good question. Right now we're in, I guess somewhere in Santa Ana. So probably maybe like 60 more miles or probably more. Probably like 80, anywhere from 60 to 80 miles, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure how many that in kilometers either. Probably, I don't know, maybe like 100. Anywhere from 100 to 20 kilometers maybe remaining, maybe. Just a guess. I'm just looking at my speedometer, so it has kilometers and mileage, so that's what I'm guessing. Yeah, so yeah, it's about like an hour and a half maybe remaining. Yeah, we got delayed with all the traffic back in LA, so yeah, so we hope to get there by maybe by 7:30. And now, like I said, it's 6:19 or 18:19. So we hope to get to San Diego by 2000 hours. Can you tell me how the stream is looking? Is there any like, kind of like any buffering or any kind of lag? Because I'm using a different app in order to broadcast, to stream. I'm using a Prism Live Studio. So please let me know how it looks. Because the other day I was doing like a shopping stream, and yeah, it was really like lagging a lot. It was really buffering a lot. So if you could please let me know how the stream looks, so that I could determine, see if I need to like change the settings to the app. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like I was saying, like I was on Monday. I was streaming at a store, at the warehouse store, the club store, and it was buffering a lot. But I think maybe because it was inside, because the whole structure is made out of concrete. So maybe I'm thinking there was interfering because of the concrete. It was fine when I was outside, but once I went inside, it was really buffering a lot. But yeah, but thank you for letting me know. Yeah, that's great to know. That's good to know. Oh, camera just shifted a bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, I hit that big bump right now, so that's why the camera tilted back. And you can see there's a lot of traffic going up north. We're right now heading southbound on the 5 freeway, on the Interstate 5 freeway. So right now it's pretty good. It's pretty smooth right now. It's just flowing. But there's a lot of traffic going upwards, up north. Oh, Another bump. Sorry about that. Those big bumps. There you go. So right now we're in the area of Irvine, California, which is in Orange County, which is like right in the middle of Orange County. So once we pass Orange County, then we'll start into the north side of San Diego County. And hopefully once we hit San Diego County, then it should be pretty much clear sailing, because there's really no heavy traffic. The most heaviest traffic is in Los Angeles and Orange County, where you get the most traffic, heavy traffic. But hopefully once we hit San Diego County, it should be better. It'll be better. See the signage right here, it says 5 South San Diego. I know I'm going too fast, but you can probably see it. It's all shaky, but yeah, I see it right there, it says San Diego. My stream is at 1080p. Is it? You know what? I think it is on 1080p.
What's up? This is G from Deftones.
Yeah, because right before I started the stream, I started to adjust the settings. It was 720, but then I adjusted it to 1080. I think the one I didn't adjust was the FPS. I think I had either 30 or 60, but I decided just to keep it at 30 FPS. Yeah, because I really wanted to do it on 60 FPS, but then there's a chance that it would be a lot of buffering. Yeah, so it's a good phone I'm using right now. I'm using the Apple iPhone. And also, plus I have a good so they're pretty reliable, let's say, depending on the area you're at, or that I'm at here. But like a lot of the towers here in this area in Southern California, it's all AT&T owned, so you're gonna get a very good performance, either like 5G or 5G plus that they're rolling out here, 5G plus. I guess that 5G plus is a precursor to once they actually have 6G. But yeah, but they have 5G plus here in some areas, in certain areas. Now we're hitting more traffic here. I think this is like the end of the heavy traffic here in Orange County before we actually hit San Diego County. I hope. Yeah, because there's a lot of industrial areas here like Irvine and basically, yeah. But like right now we're in Irvine, so there's gonna be a lot of people getting off of work right now or leaving. Yeah, so we're like in Lake Forest, Irvine area. I forget what other areas there. Yeah, that's LA life. That's life here in Los Angeles in Southern California traffic. I guess with me, like I'm so used to all the heavy traffic, so it doesn't faze me. It doesn't bother me. We've grown to accept it, it's part of life here. I know others, they can't, they can't accept it at all, especially if they come from other areas, other states, other countries. They're like, no. So hopefully after this, it should be good after we've cleared this patch of traffic. See, now it's the northbound. If you can see, it's pretty clear now. It's moving. The northbound is moving now. It's our turn here. The southbound is, yeah. Now we're kind of slow. We're at a snail's pace.
You want. Let's be friends. At Steve Covino. Hashtag Covino's got a bulge in his pants. Here's my favorite song from Creed. The song's badass, undeniably awesome. It's Torn, lying naked on the floor. There's a visual. It's Creed on Turbo.
looks like it's finally traffic is it's ceasing, so like it's everybody's driving a little bit faster now, so it's picking up now. Looks like it, so we'll see. This artist, they're called Creed. I forgot what was the song is called "Torn" by Creed. C-R-E-E-D, Creed. Yeah, it was released back like in the 90s. This station I listen to is all music from the 90s and 2000s. So it's like pretty much like the generations, the genre I listened to back when I was younger. Yeah, so the artist is called Creed, and this song is called "Torn." T-O-R-N, Torn. You want to listen to it? That's a good song. I like that song a lot. Yeah. This next song is this artist called Linkin Park right here. Wow, it looks very dark over here. There's a lot of clouds over here. It's like, looks like it wants to rain. Oh yeah, he's a great guitarist. Oh wait, for the Creed or for Linkin Park? Oh, but for the Creed, yeah, Mark Tremonti, that's the name of the guitarist for Creed. He's a fantastic guitarist, awesome guitarist. Really, I bet it was. Yeah, that hurricane hit so many states. Of course, Florida and other countries before it hit Florida, and it went up north. Yeah, it caused a lot of damage in the whatever area. Oh, sorry about that. I hit another bump. Yeah, every time I hit bumps, my camera tilts back. My camera, phone, yeah. It tilts back. Even though I have it secure, properly secured, but it still just tilts back. city's the southern area of Orange County. Looks like my camera's tilting back again. Hit another rough spot. Yeah. See, this whole area is kind of rough. But there's a lot of twists and turns here, kind of. And it's quite bumpy here. Not like it was before. Before back there, it was all smooth. But right here, it's kind of here. You go. Yeah, a lot of bumps here. There we go. Another bump. Woo. Heading out to we're in the Dana Point area, kind of in that vicinity. We're still in Orange County. We still haven't hit the San Diego County. So once we hit San Clemente, that's what. After we hit San Clemente, after we pass San Clemente Tuesday, that's when we hit. Actually, we're officially in San Diego County, in North County, what they call it. You know, here we usually see like a lot of markers where they say like, oh, like so many, so and so miles to this city, but I haven't seen anything yet for San Diego. I used to see them all the time before. I don't know if they removed them or not, but I used to see them often. Or maybe I just haven't been paying attention. So 64 miles from here to San Diego. So we got 64 miles. That's how many miles we have remaining to San Diego till we get to San Diego. I don't know who was asking. I forgot who. Sorry, I forgot who asked how many miles to San Diego. But yeah, so right now it's about 63. Well, that's about 63 miles to San Diego. But before, back there was 64 miles to San Diego. So yeah, we're right here. We're in San Clemente now. So it's like there's 6 exits in San Clemente. So once we reach the last exit, we'll officially hit San Diego County. Yeah, we're like 63, that's a little bit less, yeah, but back there it was 63, 64 miles left. So right now I'm driving about 75 miles per hour. So I say in less than an hour we'll get to San Diego. Yeah, right now I see that, yeah, I'm about 75 miles per hour. So in about 50 minutes or so, maybe. Technically, you can drive 100 miles per hour or over 100 miles. Yeah, what was that? I'm sorry. Yeah, right now it's like equivalent to like over 100 kilometers per mile. That's what I'm driving. Right now, I just dropped it down to about 70. So I don't know how many that. It's like 100. I don't know, 110 maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing how many kilometers. But here in certain areas, it depends what area you're in. You could drive 55 miles per hour, 65, some areas 70 miles per hour that you could legally drive. See, like right here is 65. But if everybody else driving that speed limit or passing over the speed limit, then they'll allow it. But technically they shouldn't. But as long as you don't impede the flow of traffic. Yeah, like right now, yeah, I'm back down to 65 miles per hour. But I'll go anywhere from 65 to like 70, 75 with my tops. Right now, more bumps. Even though the road looks smooth, but I hit a couple of bumps back there. Luckily the camera didn't tilt, but it's all good right now. Right now I'm driving 75 miles per hour, so it's about what it says here. I think it says 120. So right now I'm doing like 120 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so once I get to San Diego, I'm going to check into my hotel and then we'll see what to get food or, yeah. Luckily, I know San Diego pretty well because I went to school in San Diego. So there's some area that I know very well. And there's a lot of great places for food. But I don't know, it'll be very late back there. I don't know if my favorite restaurants are still open this late. I usually normally go there during the day, but yeah. By the time I get down there, it'll be like 8 o'clock. Right now, it's 6:50. Or, yeah. What's it? Yeah, it's 6:50 or 18:50, 100 hours. Okay, now we're 57. 51. What is it? I think it says 57 miles. No, I think it was 51 miles to San Diego. I think. I couldn't see it that well because there was like a bush covering the other number. Okay, so we're officially right now in San Diego County. So that's like for the northern part of San Diego, of the county, and the county is pretty big. Where we're going to San Diego is more like in the southern part, like way lower half, like kind of, not the mid part of San Diego, but kind of like lower part of the county, I should say. So that's why we still have a good way down to get down to San Diego itself. And a few miles from here, I'm gonna be stopping at a rest stop because to use their restroom or latrine, washroom, whatever you call it. I know many of you have different names for it, but yeah, the restrooms, facilities, the tree that I got used to. Others they use the head. But yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom pretty soon. Yeah, but luckily there's a public rest stop here coming up. Oh, here we go. So San Diego, according to this, it says 53 miles. So we're 53 miles to San Diego. So I'm gonna start merging to my right side because we still have a few miles till we get to that rest stop. But yeah, I just want to get ready. Don't want to overshoot it. Wow, it got very dark over here. And actually, in this part of San Diego County, there's like nothing here. There's only like a nuclear power plant which we're passing right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's to your right side. You'll see like two large domes. Yeah, they look like breasts. Yeah. Usually, I know growing up we used to call them the tits, or yeah, because they do look like, you know, two boobs. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can see the red beacon lights flashing. It's to your right side. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so that's a nuclear power plant right there. In a bottle. You just pee in a bottle, man. Yeah. I think I would do that too, but unfortunately I don't have one on me. But also it's good to stretch my legs, especially with me with my legs. I gotta stretch them a lot. So it's good to stop and, you know, stretch and, you know, use the facilities. Been streaming for about an hour and a half, hour 32 ever since I got onto the freeway. So yeah, it's not bad, you know. It could have been worse. Other times, it's taken me like anywhere up to 4 hours to get to San Diego. So we're actually doing good time. Despite that, we got stuck in traffic back in like LA, but it's all right, you know. I expected to get there around like 8 o'clock. Right now we're passing a weigh station where like a lot of trucks have to get weighed. Or they have to weigh be at a certain weight, if not they get fined. And of course they gotta do other inspection like brake checks and other you know, stuff to the trucks. Make sure they're operating correctly. Okay, so rest area, we're 7 miles away from the rest area. We're just passing the sign right now. So we're about 7 miles away from the rest area. And I don't know if you, well, it's too dark right now, but to the right of us right here is the Pacific Ocean. Like during the day, it's just gorgeous. You see the oceans. So right here, we're at the Pacific Ocean side. But right now, all you just see is dark. It's so pitch black dark here, but yeah, but out there is the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, you just can't see it at this time right now. It's just too dark. Right now we're 5 miles away from the rest area, so I'm gonna start merging to the far right. Like I said, I don't want to overshoot it. Oh, never mind that beep, it's just my car. The tire fault. I usually get those a lot. Yeah, it's my crazy car just beeping a lot. Nothing major, I hope. I hope not. Right here, there's a great viewpoint right here of the Vista area. The Vista view is absolutely awesome, but of course, yeah, you don't want to go right now because you can't see anything out there, but it's a great view of the ocean. So I don't know if you can see from the stream here, you see like lights in the distance to the right side. That's where we're stopping at. That's the rest area over there where you see like the lights in the distance to the right side. That's where we're going. We're stopping at. Now we're 44 miles away to San Diego. Yeah, that's in miles. I'm not sure what's in kilometers. So 44 miles to San Diego. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how many it's in kilometers. like 65 or probably more than that. I'm just guessing. And I'm just looking at my speedometer. Alright, so now we're about a mile away from the speed. You can see the lights out here from the distance on the right side. So that's where we're going to right now, to the rest area. Just gonna take a quick break, and you gotta use the restroom. And, like I said, being stuck in that traffic, it could have made it worse. But well, we're here, so we're getting off the signal that we're getting out. So we made it to the rest stop. So. Oh, that's my car. Alright, cool. Now we gotta find parking to the nearest restrooms. Since I've been coming here for so many years, I know where the restrooms are. They're all the way, they're those buildings right there with all the bright lights. Those are the restrooms. So like I said, I've been coming here for so many years, so I know where things are at. And luckily I have my placard here, so I got a placard that allows me to park closer because of my knee injuries, because of my leg injuries. I can park here closer, so yeah. Alright, cool. So alright, so we made it to the rest stop. So I'm not gonna stop the stream, I'm just gonna let it roll. I'm just gonna tilt the camera up. So yeah, so hopefully people won't see what's going on. But so yeah, so give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. And then we'll head on. So let me tilt it back a little bit. Oh. There we go. All right. Yeah, I had several leg injuries back years ago. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. right, Chad, I'm back. Oh. Whew, needed that. And that's TMI, too much information, but not really TMI, but just need a little stretch. Oh, all right. So quick break is over. Alrighty, how's that? Whew. I wanted to buy a soda right now or a coffee. I'm like, oh my god, you know how much they're charging? Like $6 for a bottle. I'm like, oh, that's a lot. It actually makes sense because when I went to Canada, same thing, I bought a bottle of soda at the airport because I was like so thirsty. And that turned out to be $7 Canadian dollars at the airport in Toronto. I'm like, wow, $7 for a bottle? Yeah, oh, thank you, welcome, yeah. Good to be back here. So, all right, let's get this back on the road. Oh. Yeah, I really want to get down to San Diego. All right, so I'm gonna back up, but I see some cars behind me. We just want to make sure we're clear of them. All right. I think we're good after this guy. All right, we're clear here. Good to go now. So we're getting here on the entrance to the 5 freeway. You can see right here. Make sure there's nobody getting on. Alright, so let's get going. Let's pick up speed.
I mentioned Ozzy's Boneyard.
Yeah, let's pick up some speed.
Every weekend, morning wood and all. I mean, morning, rep and all. Deadhead and all. Customized and all.
Alright, we're back on. It's only a few minutes.
We have turbo deep nuts on the SXMX. Songs you haven't heard in a minute. Songs you had on cassette. And that leather briefcase where you kept all your cassettes. I go back there stuff. We also have the turbo workout channel. Anytime on the SXMX.
Yeah, right here it's highway robbery, especially here in these areas, rest areas, airports, whatever. It's like highway robbery. $6 for a bottle of coffee. Like, no way. Actually, I was tempted at first, but then I saw the price, like, no way. No. I think I'd rather wait till I get down to San Diego. So, yeah. But yeah, like $6 here, and like I said, $7 Canadian dollars when I was at the airport in Toronto. That was last month, and I just paid it because, you know, like I was thirsty, so like I just put my credit card and got a bottle. we're right now heading to Oceanside. This is the Oceanside area of Marine Corps, then part of the Marine Corps. So all this area is all Camp Pendleton. To the right side, you can see a building with a lot of bright lights. To the left side, that's their naval hospital. And over here, there's like apartments, barracks over here to the right side. On the right side are all the barracks, all the military barracks. That's the Marine Corps here at Camp Pendleton here. Yeah, so that big building you see here to the left, that's the naval hospital. Yeah, this sucker's huge. That hospital is huge. I don't know what it's called. I think it's just called, it says Naval Hospital Camp Pendleton. That's it. That's the name of the hospital. I don't have any friends that are going over there. Like I said, I'm new to Twitch, so I've only know like stuff of people that I know that stream, but I don't know anybody personally. So, but I do hope to see like my favorite streamers or any streamers that are going. But I heard like not that many of my favorite streamers will be there. Maybe like one or two, maybe. But I'll gotta find out the schedule once I find out tomorrow. And who knows? Maybe I'll be friends with people. Meet some new friends. It's part of the community, right? The streaming community. You meet some new people. Okay, yeah. Now, right now we're officially in Oceanside. So back there was Camp Pendleton, but Camp Pendleton itself is huge. It's a huge area. During the daytime, you'll hear like a lot of explosions, like artillery fire, small gun fire, helicopters flying. Yeah. They're all doing their daily exercise drills every day. Oh, and for TwitchCon, actually, everybody has to wear a mask. No matter who you are, you have to be either fully vaccinated or have a negative test. Which, well, I'm fully vaccinated, so that's good for me. So I have to submit all my records to Twitch or to a company called Clear, and that's to verify that I'm vaccinated. But yeah, for tomorrow, like everybody will be in mask. Will have to wear a mask, official mask. And that's because I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard like back in July, Twitch had the other TwitchCon in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. And I heard like so many people caught COVID during that time. So I guess they don't want that to happen here, and especially in the home state of California. You know that Twitch is here from California, but up in San Francisco. That's where they have their headquarters at. Anyway, yeah, so they have the corporate offices up there in San Francisco. But anyway, yeah, so they don't want to repeat what happened in Amsterdam, where like a lot of people came down with COVID. I don't know if you ever knew that. But it makes sense, you know, like a lot of people, yeah, of course, you don't want to catch it. I don't want to catch it. I caught it a few months ago, and yeah, it's like luckily I'm fully vaccinated, and the symptoms weren't that bad. It was like really like mild. It's like catching a cold or a flu. Yeah, but I don't want to catch it again. Definitely, no, never. No. That's why I gotta take the safeguards. Wearing masks. I got masks in my backpack. I got antibacterial gel spray. So I gotta cover myself with that. still up here in northern San Diego County, so hopefully like in half an hour we'll be down there in San Diego. What time is it now? It's like 7:17. So I say like maybe like in 45 minutes. So I say by like 8 o'clock we'll be officially down there in San Diego, or by our hotel. Hopefully by the hotel, at the hotel by 8 o'clock. So I just go check in and then look around and get something to eat. Yeah, they had TwitchCon. They had 2 TwitchCons back in July. They had a TwitchCon in the Netherlands and in Amsterdam. So they had the summer TwitchCon in Amsterdam in July, and of course they had the fall one here in October in San Diego. But before they were like alternating in different areas. TwitchCon several years ago, they were either going from Long Beach to Boston in the winter. So like. But it wasn't until like after it down, and this is like the first year they brought it back, TwitchCon, and they brought back the two cities, but they were always all in the U.S. The TwitchCon were always all in the U.S., but this is like I'm not sure if this is the first time they had it in Amsterdam, outside the U.S. Yeah, but unfortunately that's where like a lot of people they caught COVID in that TwitchCon in TwitchCon Amsterdam. That's why they have a lot of safeguards this year here at the San Diego one. Like I said, everybody has to wear masks. They all have to submit proof that they are fully vaccinated and or they tested negative within 72 hours. Oh, and I heard next year for 2023, you're gonna have a TwitchCon in Paris, France. I just don't know like when exactly. I'm not sure. Probably will be again like in the summertime in July. Now I'm really thinking. I don't know about going to. I really wanted to go to the one in Amsterdam, but luckily I didn't. But now I'm like, I don't know about going to Paris. I went to Paris once several years ago, and I really had a great time there. But we'll see how it goes. Because I really love traveling. That's what I do. Like I love traveling, and that's what I show people. Like. Where the places I go to. That's the whole purpose of having this traveling stream. But like I said, I'm pretty new right now at streaming. Like I just started officially. I've had a Twitch account for like at least about like 7 years or so, maybe, or 5 years or so. 5 to 6 years I've had my Twitch account, but actually I've waited all this time until now to officially start streaming.
In the early days of SXM, when I started my talk show, it was when the Super Bowl was out there. Ended up at a strip club called Solid Gold, and I fell in love. I wonder where Serenity's now. Hey, her name was Charity or Serenity. I remember what she looked like. Wherever you are, thanks for rocking out with me live from Los Angeles.
Yeah, next year, let me lower down my radio. Yeah, so I heard next year in 2023, it'll be a TwitchCon in Paris, France. I'm not sure they're still going to do the 2 TwitchCons like they did this year. Like, you know, like this year, it's Amsterdam and San Diego. So I'm not sure for next year if they're going to do another, an American city. But so far that I've heard, it's going to be Paris, France. TwitchCon for next year. But I don't see them not having another TwitchCon for like the fall here in the US. So I think they're gonna still they'll have that tradition or that way of having 2 TwitchCons, one in Europe and one in the US, or North America, I should say. were to have one and say like in Canada, I'll be down to go because I love Canada. Ever since the first time I went to Toronto several years ago. That was the whole purpose of me going to Canada this year around the last month. I hit 4 cities. I went to travel to 4 cities and they were all great. I loved it. Montreal, it was a gorgeous city. The only thing is like the down part of that, it was raining during my time, but the other 3 cities, they were like gorgeous. They're like clear, beautiful weather. But hopefully one day I'll go back again. Yeah, Twitch announced it. They're on their. If you read their blogs, they have that information in the Twitch blogs. They have that information there. That's where I remember reading it because I was looking up information on TwitchCon for this TwitchCon that I'm going to, and then that's where I read that little brief article about TwitchCon next year in Paris, France. But you know what? I'll look into it again to verify, yeah, because that's what I thought I've read, but you know, that I saw the headline. But I'll look into it later on. Louder because I love like listening to music while I'm driving. This keeps me awake, keeps me going. Whew. Yeah, we're still a little bit away from San Diego to the south. I'm gonna go right lanes over here. We got a big tanker here. Looks like a dairy tanker. Now this is not an oil tanker. I think it looks like dairy. I think. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like kind of a food tanker. Doesn't look to me. No, I'm not using Spotify. I'm using here we have a satellite radio service called Sirius XM. Yeah, so Sirius XM, they have like different type of genre stations, so many different stations. But what I'm listening to is called Turbo. It's channel 41 on Sirius XM. That's like my favorite channel. So they play a lot of like hard rock music from the 90s and 2000s. Like right now, the band I'm listening to is one of my favorites. That is my neighbor got me into. They're called Tool. Yeah, so I'm not using. I use Spotify, but right now that I'm on the road, I use my satellite radio. So they play a lot of my favorite music, a lot of the great hits. So I don't even need to change the channel. Like, I just stay on this channel and that's it. It's like a lot of great music. And the cool thing is like a lot of it, it's all rocking, hard rock. It's hard rock music. If you're into that, that's awesome because it like just gets you going. Like you won't fall asleep. It'll like keep you wide awake and alert. Yeah, if I were to listen to other stations, I probably will fall asleep behind the wheel. Oh, I don't want to say that, man. But right now, I'm feeling good, so like, yeah, I'm wide awake, alert. like with me, like I gotta listen to hard rock. It's a great genre. You rock out to it, release all your stress. That's what gets me going, man. Exactly. The turbo right now. This channel, yeah, it's every time it's turbo. So there's a lot of great music here. Like I said, it's all hard rock. Let me tune it up for a little bit for you. Like 20 to like 30 minutes away from San Diego, I think, about that, by judging of things, since I've been coming here so many times. So yeah, about 20 to 30 minutes away. Yeah, so right now we've been about 2 hours on the road, 2 hours 10 according to the stream right now that I've been on stream. It's about 2 hours 10 minutes. Because normally without traffic, I will get to San Diego in about in 2 hours. Yeah, so San Diego 18 miles. So we're 18 miles out from San Diego. And they said 28 miles to the international border. Oh, by the way, so I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking of planning to go maybe to Tijuana, to Mexico, since we are closer to the border. I did bring my government identification for that, but I'm not sure if I actually want to go down to Tijuana to Mexico, but I had that option of going down there. So let me raise the volume here. On the 5 right here, this freeway, it actually splits into two, the 805 and the 5, so I gotta stay on the 5 freeway, so I gotta actually start merging to the left, to the right lanes. If not, I'll merge to the other side. I'll go to the 805 when it's lit. So further ahead, you'll see that it'll split into two, like the 5 will continue on the right side, but the 805 will start on the left side. So I gotta stay on the 5 side. And you can see, I don't know, well, right here, I don't know if you can see clearly, but you'll see like the marker splitting 5 south and 805 south. I know I'm kind of going too fast, but yeah, those are what the marker says, the sign says. Alright, so the split's coming up right now. You'll see right here where it says Chula Vista 805, and then there's the southbound downtown. So this will take us directly into downtown San Diego. So we want to stay here on this side. There we go. So we're heading downtown south. Getting closer now to San Diego. We're passing through the University of California, San Diego here. So that's good news. That's about like 15-20 minutes now, around there. So it looks like we'll be out there, well, right before 8 o'clock, before 8 o'clock. really getting close to San Diego, what's the main areas. Well, now we're within like the city limits of San Diego. So I'm gonna start merging to my ride. Yeah, but pretty soon we'll see like SeaWorld and other beaches. I don't know what time they close, but normally, like every night they'll have like a fireworks display. But
My kids.
I think I think it's only during the
Kids being grilled.
Yeah, I can see SeaWorld Drive
cool.
coming up.
Would be cool if you guys were Slipknot though.
Yeah, SeaWorld Drive coming up right here.
Remember to buy your kid a costume now before it's sold out and they hate you. Spooky season. Ghostober. Watch out for the ghosts when you're yawning. And turn up the Papa Roach.
Or who knows, maybe they will have a fireworks display.
This is Getting Away with Murder. Throwback Thursday Turbo.
We're passing by SeaWorld, which is like the largest, the biggest theme park here in San Diego County. Or in San Diego, yeah, so SeaWorld next, yeah. Before they were like all known for like the marine life, the whales, the killer whale shows. But after several instances where people have died, I guess they're trying to go into to the rides, be like an official like real theme park. Yeah, so we're passing right here, the exit for SeaWorld right here. SeaWorld, like below that road. Yeah, I didn't see any firework display, and I don't know if it might be a little bit later on or already happened. Anyway, so I'm gonna, my exit is coming up. We're going to the Rosecrans exit, which is coming up right now. Yeah, here, Rosecrans Street, right here. We're getting off right here at the street. So we're gonna stay on Rosecrans Street, so that's what we're gonna stay on the right side. Right now we're gonna go on our way to the hotel. It's probably like a few blocks away from this area where I'm at, I think, if I'm correct. Usually I have my GPS on, but right now I'm streaming, so I really can't tell. But I know the name of the hotel, so I know it's on the right side coming up. Probably like in like a mile or two. There's a lot of good eats around here. They got In-N-Out. They have Del Taco, which is my favorite. There's a lot of places here to eat. There's a fantastic, what they call a great barbecue place, which is down here on the street right here on Sports Arena Boulevard, which we're at right now. So we're at the intersection of Sports Arena Boulevard and Rosecrans Street. directions right now to get to the hotel. According to this, like a mile away, a mile and 1/4, 1.3 miles away. Okay, so I'm looking up right now the map, so it tells me it's about a mile away from the hotel. We're about a mile away. Let me adjust the camera. So, for some reason we're getting out of focus.
Music was such an emotional release for me during a challenging time in my life. We're about half a mile away. We're like 3 blocks away, I think. Alright. Now it's telling me it should be on the right. So about 2 more blocks. I think it's like right in the intersection. Right the corner. I hope. Past this street. We're gonna pass this street, and I think it's coming up right now. Yeah, right here. Back up here. This is quite cramped here.
huge, got heavy rotation on MTV back when MTV was a music channel, and blew them up. And then Stain just took over the world.
Sorry about that. The camera tilted. All right, so we have made it here to the hotel. Thank you for joining me. It's been a good drive. I know that right now it's pretty late. It's almost 8 o'clock here, California time and Pacific time. But thank you once again for joining me on the ride. And hopefully we'll see if we can stream tomorrow over at TwitchCon, see what happens. Like I said, I've been hearing that it's only affiliates and partners that will stream, but we'll see. But if not, we'll stream something outside or try to sneak something inside. But yeah, they're really strict about what's going on, what you can bring inside. So yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so have a good night, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow here at TwitchCon. Have a good night. So take care, or good morning for most of you. So it's already kind of like 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning in Europe. So thank you once again for joining me, and we'll talk to you then. We'll see you then. Thank you.